Alright, so the Celestion speakers don't have a gasket on the back of the frame. This Eminence speaker over here does. You can see in the back of it, it's got this, like, I don't know. It's like a, I don't know, it's like a paper product. It's not really foam. But it's better than nothing. This isn't flat, like this flat face on this circular stamping. This isn't flat either, this flat face on the circular stamping. This piece of wood sure as heck isn't flat either. So when you go to mount these speakers, like from like the outside of your cabinet in, if you don't find like a way to like support the speaker evenly around here, when you go to tighten the screws down, the basket bends and then the voice coil starts to rub, and then shortly after that the speaker like destroys itself. So they sell these like gaskets online, but if you don't have them, you can, I don't know, you can do what I'm about to show you, and it's pretty simple, and it's not like you can go to Walmart and buy this crap. So, you know, if you gotta like change out speakers for whatever reason and you don't want to wait to buy something like this, which is very priceless and it's cheap, you get some like toilet paper and you kind of cut it to kind of fit, you know, around the pocket that's in your cabinet that the speaker goes into, and then you get this Permatex #1 form gasket sealant at the auto parts store. Actually it's 1B, not 1, but whatever, Permatex 1B. Okay, so I ran the stuff around the perimeter of the cabinet, and then I got some like toilet paper that I cut. Put the phone down for a second. Whatever. So the toilet paper stops this crap from getting all over your speaker and making it look like crap if you ever want to take it out and sell it to someone else or use it someplace else. And then this stuff dries hard, so if you ever want to like take like a scraping tool, you can like basically like chip it off the cabinet. Okay, so there's like a thin bead all the way around. There's some toilet paper there, and then we're gonna take the speaker, and we are going to drop it in while it's still wet, and when I'm all done, I'll cut this off and you won't even be able to see it. It's still wet and it's still pliable. I'm gonna put the screws in very like loosely, and once it's all hard, you know, it's gonna like conform perfectly to how this stamping is shaped, and it's gonna conform perfectly to however like out of flat the wood is that's on your cabinet. In the previous video I was talking about voice coil rub on Celestions. That's what I did in that cabinet. So I was able to tighten the screws up appropriately. It works. Like I said, do this. This is the right way to do it. It'd be ideal if Celestion would ship the speakers with that gasket material on both sides of the speaker, but it is the world we live in. Alright, so now the screws are snug. You don't want to make the screws too tight. Again, the idea is not to distort this so it conforms to the wood. The idea is to let that sealant that we put in there kind of fill the gap between, you know, the shape and flatness of this and the shape and flatness of that. There it is after it's dry. Can't even tell it's there unless you look, you know, really hard and close. And like I said, it fills in the irregularities in between both objects.